There was a time when AMG meant one thing: raw, unfiltered aggression. You didn't just drive an AMG, you experienced it. But now, something is changing. This is the new Mercedes-AMG GLE 53. And at first glance, it looks exactly like what you expect. Aggressive stance. Signature Panamericana grille.
Sharp, confident lines.
But the real question is, does it still feel like an AMG? Let's break down the visual language of the 2027 update. This isn't a mere facelift, it's an aerodynamic overhaul. The first thing you'll notice is the resculpted Panamericana grille. For 2027, the vertical slats are deeper, finished in a high-gloss dark chrome that creates a 3D effect. But look closer at the AMG-specific front apron. We now have functional air curtains on the outer edges. These aren't decorative. They channel high-velocity air around the front wheels to reduce turbulent wake, lowering the drag coefficient while simultaneously feeding the high-performance intercoolers. The multi-beam LED system has been replaced by the new digital light architecture. You can see the internal geometry has changed. 4 distinct light points now. It's a full-on motorsport-inspired piece. The 4 fins are deeper to manage underbody airflow, and the integrated twin-round exhaust tailpipes have been enlarged to 90 millimeters. The AMG spoiler lip, a subtle but vital addition on the tailgate that reduces rear-end lift at triple-digit speeds. For 2027, the 53-foot also gets the exclusive Alpine Gray and Twilight Blue metallic paints. This is the most aggressive the GLE has ever looked. It's no longer just an SUV. It's an aero SUV with a Predator's DNA. Step inside, and the 2027 GLE 53 shifts from a brute to a high-tech sanctuary. We're talking about the MBUX Gen 3 interface, and it's a total game-changer. The dual 12.3-inch displays are now bonded under a single glass surface with an anti-reflective coating that makes them look like a seamless OLED slab. But the real star is the AMG Performance steering wheel. It's wrapped in Nappa leather and Dynamica microfiber. Those 2 round AMG drive mode buttons, they now have high-resolution LCD icons. You can toggle between slippery, comfort, sport, and Sport Plus without ever taking your eyes off the apex. The seats are multi-contour AMG Sports seats with a new diamond stitching pattern exclusive to the 2027 model. They don't just hold you. They have 6 different massage programs, including a deep tissue mode for those long highway stretches. And the sound? A Burmester 3D surround sound system with 13 speakers and 590 watts, calibrated specifically for the GLE's cabin acoustics. Now, let's talk about what makes this a real AMG. We have the 3.0-liter inline, 6 turbocharged engine, but it's been heavily revised. The power: it produces a staggering 443 horsepower and 413 lb-ft of torque. The secret weapon: the integrated starter generator, ISG. This 48-volt mild hybrid system provides an extra EQ boost of 21 horsepower and 148. Now, let's talk about the soul of this machine, the AMG Ride Control Plus Air Suspension. This isn't just a comfortable ride, it's an active brain. Each corner of the 2027 GLE 53 features independent valves for compression and rebound. This means that while you're in comfort mode, it glides over imperfections like a ghost. But flick it into Sport Plus, and the system lowers the car by 15 millimeters. It's a physical transformation you can actually feel through your fingertips. It eliminates body roll almost entirely, making this 2.3-ton SUV feel like a nimble hot hatch on the twisties. Let's go deeper into the integrated starter generator, ISG. Most people think of hybrid systems just for fuel economy, but for AMG, it's about filling the torque hole. While the large exhaust gas turbocharger is spooling up, the electric motor kicks in instantly. It delivers 184 lb-ft of torque from 0 RPM. Up front, you're looking at 6-piston fixed calipers biting down on 400 millimeters perforated discs. Even after repeated heavy braking, the fade is non-existent. And let's not forget the AMG Performance exhaust system. With the exhaust flap button on the center console, you can choose between a subtle hum for the neighborhood and a crackling, aggressive roar for the open road. The AMG Dynamics software uses sensors to predict your next move. By braking the inner rear wheel, it helps pivot the car into corners, virtually shortening the wheelbase. It's not just driving, it's a high-speed conversation between the car's computer and the asphalt. You don't just steer the GLE 53, you guide it with surgical precision. So, after 150 miles of mountain passes and city traffic, what's the final word on the 2027 AMG GLE 53? This isn't just a car, it's a master of disguise. At 8 a.m., it's a silent, plug-in executive cruiser that gets the kids to school with zero emissions. By 9 a.m., it's a 536 horsepower beast that challenges sports cars at every stoplight. It's rare to find a vehicle that masters both worlds without feeling like it's compromising. What really stands out is the MBUX zero-layer interface. It learns your habits. It knows you want a seat heating on when it's 40 degrees outside. It knows you call your office at 5 p.m. It's this digital butler experience that sets Mercedes-AMG apart from the raw, sometimes clunky competition. Yes, the BMW X5 M60i is sharper on the track, and the Porsche Cayenne hybrid might have a slightly more communicative steering rack. But neither of them offers this specific blend of lounge luxury and digital sophistication. The GLE 53 doesn't try to be a race car. It tries to be the best daily driver that just happens to have a massive heart. If you're a tech enthusiast who values build quality and needs the utility of a large SUV, but your soul still craves that falterback roar, this is your machine. At a starting price of roughly $90,000, you're paying for engineering that is future-proof. You're buying the last of the great inline-six engines, augmented by the best of tomorrow's electric tech. It's confident, it's loud when it needs to be, and it's whisper quiet when you don't. Is it the perfect SUV? For the modern driver who wants it all, it might just be. Thanks for riding along with me today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the future of performance. I'm Ava, and I'll see you in the next one.